If you're an older woman waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., there's something your body might be trying to tell you, and ignoring it could affect your well-being in ways you never expected. This isn't just a random sleep disturbance. Research shows that these early morning awakenings are linked to hidden physical and emotional triggers that most people overlook. But here's the good news. There are 5 simple, powerful steps you can take to turn these restless hours into a source of strength and clarity. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly how to reclaim your nights and your peace of mind. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. 1. Embrace the quiet with intention. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. can feel frustrating, but instead of fighting it, consider it an unexpected opportunity. Imagine stumbling upon a hidden note from a dear friend. This quiet moment is a rare gift. The world is still, the day's demands have yet to press in, and you have a space entirely your own. But here's the key. Rather than letting your thoughts spiral into worries, take control of this time and use it intentionally. Take Sarah, a 67-year-old retired teacher I once spoke to. For years, she found herself waking up around 4 a.m., her mind instantly flooded with concerns. Her grown children's struggles, her health, the bills she needed to pay. At first, she would toss and turn, hoping for sleep to return, only to feel more anxious. One night, however, she decided to try something different. Instead of fighting her wakefulness, she sat up, took a deep breath, and simply listened. She noticed the gentle hum of the refrigerator, the faint rustling of trees outside, and the distant chirp of a cricket. It was like the world was whispering to me, she later told me, telling me it was okay to just be. That small shift didn't erase all of her problems, but it gave her a sense of peace she hadn't felt in years. Science supports this approach. Dr. Michael Breus, a renowned sleep specialist, explains that this early morning wakefulness often coincides with a natural dip in our sleep cycle as the brain transitions from deeper rest into lighter stages. Instead of battling it, he suggests using this time as a chance for mindfulness. Consider this. When else do you have uninterrupted moments to just breathe? Try this simple exercise. Sit up, close your eyes, and take 5 slow, intentional breaths. Feel the air moving in and out, let your body settle, and embrace the stillness. It's not about forcing sleep, but about transforming restless moments into a source of calm and quiet strength. What if, instead of frustration, you found clarity in the early morning hush? 2. Move your body, even just a little. The second step to managing early morning wakefulness might seem unexpected. Get out of bed and move. Now, don't worry. I'm not suggesting you lace up your sneakers and run a marathon at 4 a.m. You don't need to turn your bedroom into a gym, and there's no need for an intense workout. The key isn't exertion but intention. Gentle movement, like a light stretch, a slow walk around your room, or even rolling your shoulders and flexing your fingers and toes, can work wonders. Think of your body as an old, rusty gate. It may feel stiff and stuck at first, but with a little motion, the hinges loosen, and everything flows more smoothly. Consider Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother who battled insomnia for years. Night after night, she would find herself wide awake at 3:30 a.m. Her legs felt restless, her back ached, and her mind raced from one thought to another. Memories from decades ago, unfinished conversations, lingering regrets, and endless worries about her children and grandchildren. The more she tried to will herself back to sleep, the more elusive it became. For a long time, she simply lay there, trapped in a loop of frustration, anxiety, and physical discomfort. But one night, after reading about the benefits of gentle movement, she decided to try something new. Instead of lying there, feeling helpless against the ticking clock, she sat up and took a deep breath. She stretched her arms high toward the ceiling, feeling the pull in her back and shoulders, then let them slowly drop to her sides. Encouraged by the release of tension, she swung her legs over the side of the bed and took a few slow steps around her room. She moved deliberately, paying attention to how her body responded. It wasn't much, but it shifted something inside her. It was like I was telling my body, "We're in this together," she told me later. Over time, those small, intentional movements became her early morning ritual. The restlessness didn't disappear overnight, but something powerful changed. She no longer felt like a prisoner to her sleeplessness. The simple act of moving made her feel more in control, and soon, she found herself drifting back to sleep more easily instead of battling against the night. And this isn't just anecdotal wisdom. Science backs it up. According to research from the National Sleep Foundation, even 10 minutes of light physical activity can help reduce nighttime anxiety, relax tense muscles, and improve the quality of your sleep later on. When we're anxious, our bodies tighten up, even if we don't realize it. That tension can make it harder to rest. But movement, especially slow, mindful movement, acts like a reset button for both the body and the mind. Try this simple exercise. The next time you wake up too early and can't fall back asleep, stand up, stretch your arms toward the sky, then slowly bend forward as far as feels comfortable. Hold the stretch for a few seconds, feeling the length of your spine, then gently rise. Roll your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and notice how your body responds to this small act of care. Sometimes, the simplest actions create the biggest ripples. What if these quiet stretches, these tiny movements in the early hours, became a doorway to better rest? What if, instead of fighting against wakefulness, you leaned into it, treating it as an opportunity to reconnect with your body? After all, sleep isn't just about the hours you spend in bed, it's about the quality of rest you allow yourself to receive. 3. Capture your thoughts on paper. The third step is simple but powerful. Grab a pen and paper and start writing. When your mind is racing at 3 a.m., it can feel like a storm cloud ready to burst. Writing gives that cloud a place to pour its rain. You don't need to compose elegant prose or craft a perfect journal entry. Just let your thoughts spill onto the page, whether it's worries, ideas, or even a to-do list. The goal isn't perfection, it's to release the mental clutter and ease your mind. Margaret, a 69-year-old widow I once met, knows this firsthand. After losing her husband, sleepless nights became her norm. She would wake up night after night, her mind tangled with memories and the ache of missing him. One morning, while searching through a drawer, she found an old notebook. On a whim, she began to write. At first, it was scattered thoughts, things she wished she'd said, moments she missed. Eventually, those scribbles turned into letters to her late husband, letters she knew he would never read. "It felt like I was talking to him again," she told me softly. "But more than that, it let me let go, just a little." What began as a random act became a nightly ritual. Months later, she had filled a stack of pages and found her heart felt just a bit lighter. Science supports the healing power of writing. Dr. James Pennebaker, a leading researcher on expressive writing, has found that putting thoughts into words can reduce stress, boost mental clarity, and even improve emotional well-being. It's like unclogging a drain. Once you let the words flow, the pressure inside eases. The next time you find yourself awake in the early hours, keep a notebook within reach. Write for 5 minutes, whatever comes to mind, no matter how small or messy. Let your thoughts land on the page instead of circling endlessly in your head. What might happen if you gave your worries a place to rest? You may discover they lose their weight when released onto paper. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 4. Sip something warm and soothing. The fourth step is as comforting as it is effective. Make yourself a warm drink. Think of it as a gentle hug from the inside out. Whether it's a cup of herbal tea, warm milk, or even hot water with a slice of lemon, the warmth itself can soothe both body and mind. The simple ritual of preparing the drink, the sound of the kettle, the rising steam, the warmth against your palms, sends a calming message. It's time to relax. Consider Joan, a 65-year-old retired nurse who spent decades working unpredictable night shifts. Even after retirement, her body held on to the habit of waking up at odd hours. One particularly restless night around 4 a.m., she decided to try something new. She shuffled to the kitchen and brewed a cup of chamomile tea. It wasn't just the taste, she told me later. It was the ritual, the quiet, the warmth, the feeling that I was taking care of myself. Over time, this simple act became her anchor. If sleep returned, she welcomed it. If it didn't, the warm drink gave her a calm start to the day. Either way, she felt more at peace. Science supports the soothing power of a warm beverage. Dr. Matthew Walker, a neuroscientist and sleep researcher, explains that warm drinks can subtly lower your core body temperature, a key signal to your brain that it's time to sleep. This cooling effect mimics the natural process your body undergoes as you drift off. Certain herbs, like chamomile, also have mild sedative properties. Studies published in the Journal of Clinical Psychopharmacology confirm that chamomile can reduce anxiety and promote better rest. Next time you find yourself awake in the quiet hours, try this. Heat some water, add a tea bag or a splash of milk, and sip slowly. Pay attention to how the warmth feels as it moves through your body. This small, soothing act may not seem like much, but it can work wonders. What if a simple cup of warmth became your secret to finding calm in the middle of the night? 5. Plan something to look forward to. The fifth and final step is a powerful mental shift. Use your early waking hours to dream a little. At 3 a.m., it's easy for your thoughts to spiral into worries, health concerns, financial stress, or the uncertainties of life. But what if you flipped the script? Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, plan something small but joyful to look forward to. It doesn't have to be grand. It could be calling an old friend, trying a new recipe, or starting a book you've been meaning to read. Imagine it as planting a seed of happiness in the quiet darkness. Ellen, a 70-year-old retired artist, knows the power of this shift. She often woke up in the middle of the night, anxious about growing older and feeling uncertain about the future. One restless night, she tried something new. She grabbed a pencil and began sketching a small garden she hoped to plant in the spring. It wasn't much, she told me, but it gave me something to hold on to, something beautiful ahead. That simple act became her new habit. Whenever she woke up anxious, she'd plan tiny, meaningful projects, an art piece, a phone call, a nature walk. With time, her restless nights grew less stressful, and she slept better knowing there was always a spark of joy waiting for her the next day. Science backs this up. Dr. Martin Seligman, a pioneer in positive psychology, has found that anticipating something pleasant can improve mood, increase resilience, and reduce stress. It's like hitting a mental reset button. Even the simple act of imagining something positive triggers a sense of hope and possibility. The next time you find yourself awake before dawn, try this. Think of one thing, no matter how small, that you'd love to do tomorrow. Write it down, sketch it, or simply hold it in your thoughts. What little joy could you plant that would make tomorrow brighter? This small mental exercise might be the missing piece that transforms your sleepless hours into a source of quiet anticipation and calm. So, there you have it. 5 simple yet powerful steps to turn those early waking hours from restless frustration into moments of peace and purpose. From embracing the quiet to planning something to look forward to, each strategy gives you the power to shift your mindset and find calm, even when the world is still asleep. Now, I want to hear from you. What have you learned from this video? Is there one step that stood out to you the most? Maybe you're ready to try a warm drink before bed, or perhaps you'll start writing down your thoughts to ease your mind. Whatever it is, share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to know which practice you'll bring into your life. And if you found these insights helpful, don't keep them to yourself. Someone else may need to hear them too. If you liked this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and enjoy those quiet moments.